The inspiration for what I do in terms of my choreography or in terms of assembling different programs, my artistic vision to mix and blend styles, that really started in the 1980s, and it was so interesting at that time. It was the first time I began amalgamating different genres and different dancers who danced in different mediums and different styles. The shows were very stream of consciousness. One form moved into another form, one idea sort of blended and crossed another idea. It was the first time there were street dancers, we called them street dancers. They were in my shows for the first time. I had acrobats, I had tap dancers, I had jazz dancers, but it still was very grounded in ballet, which was my background.
She gave me concepts and ideas of how to work with the other dancers, and it makes it easy to blend these styles.
By the 90s, I began to realize what I was doing. I didn't know it at the time. I was just inspired by dancers who move in different ways. And I had a lot of respect for whether it was a gymnast or certainly street dancing was just, and break dancing was just emerging then. I had a lot of respect for people working in different mediums in different ways. Whereas in the beginning it was all my choreography and I was just using dancers in their own form and their own style, but it was my show and my work and I was integrating them. By the 2000s I did something called the variety show, Juggling Styles, and I actually used different choreographers other than myself, and I shaped the whole show, and focusing a little bit more specifically on the individual dancer and their dance form, and creating a story about them, their own personal journey through time, and how the interaction between other artists and other disciplines occurred. And the galas that I put together for Career Transition for Dancers, for example, or the Capizio 125th anniversary, those shows are very similar. It has the same artistic aesthetic of my blending and mixing styles and choreographic voices and amalgamating them into one concise evening. Same character, same aesthetic, same vision, but a little broader scope in the sense that I have more of a palette to work with. And what I've come to discover is that it's the amalgamation of choreographic voices is really the future of dance.